when the experience happened, it seemed as if now there was a reason that Spirit didn't want me to be near those family members in 2021 was for the reason that they were health wise not where they could have been. There was a person in the house that had been experiencing an issue with their health. Then when I went in the house, I realized that maybe that was 2020 in the year of 2021. Two weeks after that, that experience had taken place, then it was known that they had it. Even now, speaking about the experience, there's this question of what will speaking about it really allow for me to better the experience. Then when it continued to happen, when it almost seemed as if God allowed it to happen so that there would be this connection to a divine counterpart. For the reason that they are experiencing something similar. Then when Kevin tries to bring himself into alignment of spirit with also having the awareness of the other being and where they are in their journey, trying to it almost seems there's this, there would be this feeling of connection of, to this other person who is experiencing something in their body, for them to not know that it's happening within my body, then to, want to express understanding to them, only for them to not care about the experience that I may be having. And then there's this question again to God of what is the true reason to sue the person that did the action in 2021. The year now is 2023. If we're living in the now moment, that experience that happens shouldn't be present. Although in divine timing is like, it happens whenever it's going to happen. It brings up the experience again in the now moment. So is a now moment a thing? What can be done to better the experience? Um, Also, that particular morning that the experience happened with the family member that touched my thinking, it did seem in their energy that they were like almost as if they were trying to pray, pray, over my body. There was a command from spirit that specific morning that there wasn't awareness if it was a experience from my spirit team or the spirit that was leading them with the action that they were doing on to my body that morning at, at their house in the bedroom. When it happened, the command from my spirit guide was speaking. There was an experience that was being heard from what they were receiving. My clairaudience was very conscious that day. When you are in alignment with spirit, you may hear you may hear commands from other spirit guides. So when the experience was happening, I was hearing what I was hearing. Then there was this experience of, do I turn? So when it happened, there's almost like this feeling in the present moment of like this feeling of a feeling of failure, for the reason of when it happened, it was like there wasn't a sureness of the command that was actually supposed to be followed. And although the command wasn't followed, it's as if God was there was this question of punishing, like, was God punishing for that command not being followed? Was that the karma? What I can say is that now, in this now moment, I'm acknowledging these feelings with hopes that for sure that the experience that is happening on my tingling, the feelings that are trying to attempt stagnancy will cease. It's a conversation that has to be had with spirit about it, that has already occurred. It seems some days that spirit is hearing their experience and allowing it. It's an unsureness. It's an unsureness. What can be said is that there's a purpose, there is a reason. It will be acknowledged in divine timing.